My husband just told me of another inmate approaching him because of my lives.
She's Mosa again?
This is point of view. This woman involved herself in something that we had with someone else. And
she's showing up on our For You page. Her stitch was off.
Yes.
She was on a live a couple weeks ago, and they ended up muting us on that live.
Yeah.
Instead of her just like, ignoring it, whatever.
No, she chose to involve herself. And everything that she's talking about, we're not talking about her husband, nothing like that.
Because she aired her dirty laundry, and she's thinking it's a woman, is what she's saying. She's thinking it's a woman that told her prison husband, tripping, calling her chismosa or some shit like that.
I am an open book. That's why I'm on TikTok.
You said you're an open book. If you're an open book, your stitch would be open. Again, this is where I get annoyed, okay? And it's nothing personal to this woman. It's really not.
No, and she instigated it.
Yeah, she did.
So you're on here complaining and
that now you're being called a chismosa. It's just funny how
she
the
was
tables
talking
turn,
shit
right?
about us.
When the tables turn, you want to be all out of it, you want to get out of it. That's the way. Just so you know, okay, and your little friends know, we're sisters, we're not lesbians.
Yeah, because you were starting that shit
and you
too.
were egging that on.
You and your Mikla friend.
Yeah, your Mikla friend. Other people stitch the videos. These options, these features wouldn't be on TikTok. These would not be on TikTok if they weren't to be used. This is how you get engagement. This is how you get, this is how you get your stuff circulating. Yeah. Say we have a lot of opinions, okay? Yeah. So you can't say you're an open book, but then make yourself your stitches and stuff off. Yeah. Why did we turn off the stitches? Because it's a bunch of bullshit. I don't fuck with private accounts. Me personally, us personally, we don't do that. It's stupid because half the time it is somebody that we know.
Yeah.
Now,
what's funny is that many of you guys from the same prison called me a chismosa.
You have a loved one incarcerated, and you think that nothing.
That's just strange to me. Prisoners have cell phones. How do you not know that your man? He's not going to tell you if he has a cell phone. Stupid. You're a chismosa. You are a chismosa. Yeah. All of you ladies, and now I'm talking about all you ladies in general. Just everybody that I'm talking about. The personal ladies we've had personal interactions.
Yeah, the interaction.
You guys are a bunch of snitches.
And that clearly my life is so boring that I have to stare at people because my husband has nothing to do with me.
I think you're bored. I really do. It sounds like you're bored. Like you said, she mentioned that comment, right? I'm starting to get the feeling that you must go over there and you're just bitching at your man. Instead of loving and hugging on him, I miss you, honey. I'm so glad I'm here in person to see you, baby.
Bitching and fighting.
Or you're doing the silent treatment. I've seen it. I've seen business out there.
You should know better.
I really don't understand how these people have not been reprimanded. Okay,
this video just caught our attention because you were someone who involved yourself in whatever we had going on with the other prison.
And that is a definition of a chismosa, girl. I understand you were looking for community help, community service, but don't put that on.
But also this whole talking recklessly on the internet, involving yourself at saying that we're lesbians and making fun of our hair, our physical appearance, and then you are on social media crying about you being labeled as a chismosa. Other words, a snitch. That's what you're doing on TikTok, and especially as a community, the prison wife community, you're being a snitch. Going to facilities, you're talking shit about your husband. You're so surprised that other inmates or whoever you're saying saw your TikToks. You're on social media. Bad news travels fast.
Yes, it does. And I truly have a curiosity, ladies. And again, I'm not attacking you. It's nothing. Please don't take it like that. That's just the way we talk. When we're passionate about something, we're loud and whatever. And you girls are going to do whatever you girls are going to do. And I call you girls because you guys are very catty like girls. Women don't fight anymore. I don't have no reason to fight with anybody. No. I can give an opinion. I can say something. You can disagree with it. That's fine. But the shit that these ladies have been doing, like the one that blocked us and then getting the
on Alive, they were talking about us, right?
Yeah, so that's where it's like, that's girl stuff. We're not in middle school anymore. I send a little I'm going to go tell you and I'm going to go tell you.
But how can you talk so much shit on the internet and then say, people aren't going to see this. We're never going to cross paths. How can you do so much shit talking like that? And then it's just stupid what you guys are doing.
Yeah. The fact is that back in the day, people could get hurt for things that you guys are doing.
What's going on now?
That's where I'm a little shocked. If I had a husband who's in there who I really love and I care and I've had children, I would not be talking anything about them on the internet.
Especially about your personal conflict with them.
Find a friend, someone you can talk on the phone. I mean, these prison wives lately, they've been doing this.
And this is public. So what you're doing, pero ahí andan llorando and complaining. Oh my gosh, people are watching this.
Aren't you afraid of getting your visits revoked? That's where your JPEGs and all this stuff. There are people who, I don't have the time, so I'll tell you that right now. So it's not us, okay? But there are people who do have the time, and they will write letters. They will send emails. They will make calls. You guys have mentioned where all your guys are at. Do you know how stupid that is? Think smart. And also, no, it has nothing really to do with you. It just I'm using you as an example.
Because you involved yourself in what we were doing, and you were attacking our physical appearance. And hey, This is social media, of course.
Right.
Again,
But don't
so
go blocking someone and
no.
don't go muting someone.
You'll probably
because
go
we wouldn't have
report
kept
this
it on.
too.
We wouldn't have kept it
No.
on either. It's
And
just,
again, this is what these people do. They report people's stuff. You're a chismosa.
so I guess that's the definition of a chismosa.
Chismosa, someone who reports, talks all this shit, and then you go and block and you report stuff. That's being a chismosa, a snitch. That's what you're doing. And you involve yourself with us. That's why this video of yours caught my attention. Because